My name is Daniel Sutton. I go to Shaq Halal and I'm in 11th grade.
Awesome, bro. Thank you. So tell me, man, like what happened that made you realize that you needed our service?
All right, so I had pretty decent grades, but I took the SAT score, not the best score.
Right,
And I knew my brother took piece of pie and how much he went up. And I knew math was probably my strongest subject. So then
right.
I decided to try and well, it worked.
Hold on, pause. So let's take it back a little bit. So in that moment, you said you had taken a test, right? So had you taken one SAT or two, or like how was that at that time before piece of pie?
Before piece of pie, I took one real SAT on top of all the PSATs that I've took before, just to see how much I would get in the real SAT.
Got you. And then it was at that moment that you were kind of like,
I need to work on something, yeah.
well, and you already knew we do the math
Yeah,
primarily. So when you got your math score, was it not what you expected?
not at all.
Why? Because you are, like you said, you were good at math?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at math. I'm taking right now calculus AB,
Right.
and I was expecting easily to get like a 680, 690, and
Right.
then work it up from there. But then I got 630. I'm like, something's right, and it's not just like high level math. It's math that I've done before that I kind of forgot how to do.
Right.
So I kind of need someone to go over the math.
Right. Right. To refresh.
Exactly.
Um, and let's say you hadn't done the tutoring and you would have stayed at your score, right? Why
Mm-hmm.
would that have been a problem for you?
Well, if I would have not done this, my score would have been 150 points worse, like, or something crazy like that. And I would have not even considered sending a score to colleges. I would have just went with like no score to the colleges and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But now that I have this score, I just need to work just a little bit on the English, and I'm gonna get the 1400 that I always wanted, which looks pretty good for the college that I want to attend.
Nice. What's your top?
I want to go right now to UT, Michigan, UM, UF. Those are my top four.
Nice. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, at least in the 14s would be good. All right.
Yeah.
Sick. So one step closer. Um, but before we even go there, I mean, obviously you heard about us from your brother and stuff, right? And I'm sure he told you about us and blah blah blah, and he convinced you. But even so, what was your expectation of the virtual group environment?
I mean, I don't know if I would say I was excited about doing like a lot of math because like my brother told me like you have to put some dedication into it. But
Right.
I didn't think so. I thought I was gonna have like one Zoom meeting a week and maybe like 30 minutes an hour of homework. But no, it's like you gotta be on the grind a little bit.
Is that what people should know about it? Like, is that one of the important things you should know if somebody asked you?
I mean, if someone asked me if they should take, I'm like, how bad do you really want it? Are you just going to like not do anything, not do all the work and just fuck around? Or are you actually going to like lock in and
You
and
gotta
try to
lock in.
get your best score?
Yeah, yeah, you gotta log in, bro. And how did you like define locking in to you? Like what, like realistically, how much work were you doing each week?
So the first weeks I was probably doing not that much at all, maybe 2 hours a week.
Nice. Wow.
And then after, when we got to like a more challenging stuff, and I had like 10 assignments a week, I started doing 6 days a week, 5 days a week. And each day I did probably around 40 minutes to 50 minutes.
Okay. That's what I tell people, depending on the student, is like an hour a day. Kind of like it depends, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sick. And so that key was the key, because it seems from what you're saying, the key was like spreading it out. Is that like the move, or did you like when it comes to managing it? Like how'd you know to spread out the work?
Well, so it was basically by looking at the type of assignment. So if it was a homework or a test, and what I try to do is 2 homeworks per day or 1 test a day.
Okay.
Because 1 test probably took me 90 minutes, and
Right.
each homework probably took me anywhere from 10 minutes to 40 minutes.
Okay, nice. So split it up strategically,
Yeah.
depending on what it is. How would you compare the virtual that we did to how it was in the pandemic?
So I wouldn't really compare that much because like in the pandemic, like you didn't really learn, at least for me, like you didn't learn almost anything in like school or whatever. But here you did. And also here you interact way more with the teachers. When in virtual school, it's mainly like just listen. Here you have to interact. If you had a question wrong, you show what you did, and then they're gonna tell you like, okay, you did this, do this instead. There's much interaction between the teacher and the student compared to.
Right. Okay, cool. Cool. So aside from the workload and having to be motivated, like I don't know, what were like the top 2 things about the prep course that you found like the most helpful?
The number one thing which I found the most helpful, but also the most annoying, was when I was like slacking a little bit. I kept getting like messages like, "Yo, don't forget to do the, don't forget do your assignment. You've only done one. Yo, do this, do that." Like that's probably the most annoying part of it. But at the same time, the most helpful part by far, like without that, I would have for sure not done as many assignments that I did and improve my math to level that I did.
Nice. All right, good to know. I mean, I kind of knew already. That's why we do it. That at the end of the day, everyone needs like a coach, or like a little motivation.
Exactly.
Um, hi.
Hi,
How you doing?
very good.
I was gonna ask you, if a parent asked, like what should they know about our program?
Well, in my experience, I really loved it. I love how the kids learn a lot of math, how they worked out, how you don't let them fall, how you don't let them be lazy. You are on top of them every time, and I like that. They need that. So I love everything about the program.
He was just saying that was actually he said that was the his most annoying part, but the part that helped him the most.
Yeah, and I was telling Moy that I think that it was with him. I think you were more on top, and I felt that, and I think it's better because that's what they need. They need to.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
need to be
absolutely.
pushed.
Because if you just like send the assignments like the 10 assignments a week, right? And then you don't text them nothing throughout the week. Yeah, the first week they're going to do it full. Second week they're gonna complete it too. Third week, fourth week, fifth week they're gonna not gonna get more than half
Yeah,
or stuff like that.
Yeah, you just start losing the momentum.
Exactly.
I mean, and you have other things to do, right? Like school, I guess, and well, I can't today because I got school or whatever, or I'm tired, I'm gonna go to bed, or I'm gonna go out with my friends, or I mean, sometimes you need someone to be like, nah, bro, not right now.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
All right, nice. I guess, all that hard work ultimately, and all of that sacrifice, I mean, it was worth it, no?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. I did not think I was gonna get this score. Like I was not hoping for this score. But at the end of the day,
Yeah,
better than expected.
yeah.
So,
I want him to do it again, just so he can get the English
oh,
higher.
okay.
So let's see what he can get in math again.
I thought your mom was trying to get the math to an 800. That was
No.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, but I'm good with 770, but I want him to do it again so the English could go up a little bit.
Yeah, no,
But
for
I
sure.
told him that stays there and it doesn't go down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he worked hard, so But Danny, tell us, I mean, so ultimately, what was the result, like the final improvement, or sorry, the final score and the total improvement that we helped you get?
So my final score was a 770, and my initial score before I joined, which was after probably like a month of learning on my own, was a 630. So that's improvement of 140.
Nice, bro. That's great. You did all the work, so congrats, dude.
Thank you, thank you.
What has that result meant for you, or like enabled you to do?
So this meant that I have a greater chance at attending colleges that I want to go to. And it also, I mean, when you have certain challenges in life, hard work is always going to pay off.
Nice. You prepared that one, huh? That's
I
a good
just
one.
come up with it. I just come up with it right now.
That's a good one, but it's true, man. You proved it to yourself.
Exactly.
You stepped up. All right, man. Well, I mean, is there anything else we should know?
Best SAT program there is.
Yeah,
Bad.
yeah.
Moy.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, they asked us about you, the Valeria. I think that she's already with you.
Yeah.
She asked us about what do we think, and I told her for sure do it. So yeah.
Nice. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate it, guys.
Thank you so much, Renan.
Thank you so much.
Been a
Have a good
pleasure.
one.